up, you guys? It's Alyssa Banks coming back to you with another YouTube channel review. And I want to talk about the time I had my first photo shoot, and my music is featuring Corinne Hawthorne. Her album was #1 in gospel charts, and I'm really digging this album. She really did something different with this album, and I like this. The song is called Top 2. So let's get into it. Um, this is just a video to let young women beware of things. And you know, I always used to think that I was average, and I like the word average because I have a sister and they call her beautiful all the time, and she doesn't like all the attention on her. So I feel like, because as a woman I'm average, and it's nothing wrong with being average to me, because I know that I can do a lot of things, many things, and I love. You have to love yourself at the end of the day. So I did this self-care Christmas photo shoot in Louisiana, and I went on a page where they promoted businesses, and I said, because I'm a cheapskate, as you know, as you see my videos, all my wigs are cheap. I get it on sale. Clothes are cheap, makeup is cheap, all that. Because I just like deals. I just feel like you don't have to spend so much money to have fun, look good, da 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 da. So I went on this website where, on Facebook, where they promote black businesses or anybody's business, and I asked for a photographer from 5 photos for $100. I have never did a photo shoot in my whole entire life, and I was 20. I'm 25 right now, so I would have to been 24, 23. Um, so the man reached out to me, and I'm gonna keep his business disclosed because I feel like you don't put nobody's business on the line. That's, even though they made a bad choice, you don't put the business on the background. So I reached out. The man reached out to me. I'm sorry. And he told me he could do it. And I said, well, I never knew how photo shoots work. I said, do I meet at a regular place or downtown? Or do I meet in your studio? Do you have a studio? So he said he had a studio. It was a building that he rented out. And I just felt like, okay, he's decent. $100 for 5 pictures, that's not bad. So I bought my dress on Shein, my little sparkly dress, because y'all know I'm trying to get my closet all sparkly, bedazzle, sequins. Dresses, I love sequins. I just think that's so beautiful. It's like a queen kind of type style. And I purchased my dress on Shein. I bought one dress, and I had other clothes in my closet. So I did 2 sets of clothes. And so I went there, and my friend at the time went with me, and I had other people in the car. And he was very friendly. He came and he observed. He looked me down, up and down. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he just trying to figure, how people, when you first meet somebody, you try to figure out, try to figure them out, or that's certain people. I don't do that, but people do that. And so I went in the studio, and I didn't know how to pose. It's different from Instagram. It's a camera in your face with lights and stuff. So it was just him, and he was telling me about, he opened his mouth, and he told me about he had a job, he had a wife, and the wife was helping him with the business and different things like that. So we did a photo shoot, and I was nervous because I'm not camera friendly, like I'm shy a little bit. Now I can do this, YouTube, but as far as being in front of somebody and on the camera, it's kind of nerve-wracking. So we did a photo shoot. He told me he said, you tense, relax. And I relaxed and I smiled. And then my photo shoot. And he was showing me the photos. Everything was all good. It took 30 to 45 minutes because I had to change the different things like that. The only thing he did was fix my dress a little bit. And I felt like, okay, that's normal. He's a photographer. He knows what he's doing. So we left after my photo shoot, went to the event, didn't think none of it. This man texted me on Facebook, Lord Jesus, a lot of people so twisted, on Facebook, and it was like, you're so beautiful, I need you to come back, and I'm going to give you a free photo shoot. So my intuition, I watch Forensic Files, I watch all these crazy shows, like That's true stories, and I don't play that weirdness. And so I was like, why in my mind? I asked my friend. I said, my friend at the time, I said, why he want a free photo? That don't even make sense to me. Like, you taking out your time, you gotta go back to the studio, you got a wife that you gotta take care of, and you have kids, and you have another job. I wouldn't be giving nobody a free photo. Like, and I said, maybe, I said, listen, let's be a Christian, let's see if he's trying to get attention. So I said, okay, well, you giving a free photo. I said, okay, is there anything that I have to do or anything? She's like, no, just come and be beautiful. When he said that, I kind of felt knot in my stomach. And normally when you feel something in your stomach, you feel like it's something wrong with that. So then he begins to proceed. I said, do your wife knows about the free photo and stuff? And like, I try to be respectful because he was older than me. I want to say about a good 5, 10 years older than me. And it's like my wife don't have to know everything I do. And that's when I said, something's wrong with this man. He's not being professional. And it seemed like he preys on women that he wants and sees and he wants affairs with. And I did not go. I was supposed to pick up the copies that day because he gave me the email copy with the pictures on email, and I was fine with that. I just thought you get the pictures on email and whoop-de-whoop-de-doo, go on my business. So he asked me to pick up the copies after I told him, no, I'm good. I'm going to see if I have time. I told him I'm going to see if I have time, which in my mind, I knew I wasn't going to go to that man after he didn't say that. And then he reached out again and said, you come pick up your photos. And I was like, something wrong with that man. He trying to make a move on me, trying to have an affair. And I felt like that was unprofessional to say that was my first time doing photo shoots. So all this to say is, when you're doing a photo shoot, make sure you have somebody with you. I had a friend with me. It was an abandoned building at first, and I was like, ain't no cars around here. I don't play that weird stuff. And she came with me, and I felt comfortable because she bowed it. She was bowed baby. So all that's to say is, if you're doing these photo shoots and they have a man and he's by himself, make sure he's touching you appropriately, and make sure he's not doing that funny stuff. And if he asks you to pick up the pictures, try to be in a public place, because this man, I look at his Facebook, and the lady had been with him for like 16, 17 years. And I'm like, that ain't right at all, and he needs to be stopped. So, thank you for listening to my story. It's just to show you to check your surroundings, make sure you're not doing anything inappropriate to, and then you don't have to be doing anything inappropriate for somebody to be hitting on you and they be married. See, y'all watch these men out here. Make sure y'all on y'all guard and y'all stand 10 toes down. I love you. I'll be back in another video later. Thank you.